angel we lie. Let we believe and we worship him, so that we go live good tomorrow when we die. Oh. But now you see things they done they change. Power struggle don't overcome we all. Now let we join hands for make better alone. So let we try. We all don't live now we die. Now we go try for let we go. Salon don't live now we die. Now we go try for let we go. We all don't live now we die. Now we go try for let we go. God they help yourself. Let we join hands for let we go before. Fumble them, nobody no can for come for help again. If we no help ourselves. People them, nobody no can for come for make alone. If we no make for ourselves. So let we drive away tribalism now. Forget about nepotism now.
Yes, fumble them. Let we drive away tribalism now. Let we forget about nepotism now. Salon, now all man business. For like Salon go before, we all forgether and bring we self together and in one voice. Fumble them for the people that they join for the first time. My name is Abdul Karim Kagbo. I'm based in Canada. And the way they help me for put food na me family table, as I can always say, me an economist. I know say we don't take about 2 weeks, I know sooner, but with the Easter holiday and before that, we be get burying our family. So I be post, say we get family emergency. So unfortunately, we'll not be able to come. But when I know say salon business now all my business. And VOS, now we all get them. So meaning that I believe so una go forgive me. So fumble them, we get boku things there for talk about today. But when I know say the celebration, the 64th anniversary, so meaning that Salon, if not be mortal man, from the time we say we come off from the weight man, we go say na the time that Salon born in a way. From 1961, April 27th to now, if not be mortal man, Salon, if I just left 1 year for the official retirement age, where we all know say Boku place then at 65. So Salon, this Sunday for turn 64, meaning from independence, we are 1961, to now, we are 2025. So if you do the math, for people that we like numbers, you will come up with 64. So meaning this Sunday, by God in power, April 27th, Salon go turn 64. So now, Boko Funa go on for ask, okay, well, what does this mean? I want for that we talk about and small. The way how President Bill done from we come to power, how we don't celebrate the anniversary of Salon independence. So what do we talk about? I know say they don't do all the agenda and everything, so in a way we don't get much for change. But this I feel say we need for talk now for the possibility for come after. And no matter if not from SLPP or from APC or any other party. But Boku people don't they complain. And I go tell you now why I feel say people and they complain. Because the plan where the presidents don't put together, Fambulem, that plan the Boku people and go say, wait to Mr. President, So I go show na the press release we come out na do about that plan day. So now self go see and for now. Instead of maybe some people and they say, oh, Mr. Abdul Karim or Mr. Kagbo, as una used for call me, Mr. Kagbo, you they make up stuff. No. Yeah, we need to make up stuff. So it will be one of the things then we definitely get for talk about. How the president plan for celebrate the anniversary of we independence. We like I say, Salon go turn Agbagba. So almost they come to retirement age. We will be 64 this Sunday where they come. So Fambulem, we have plenty other things then for talk about, but this one I want to follow up more. But before I go too far, because when I know see my program, I can like follow on a call that we share, especially where it come to the kind of issue. And hopefully we go try for attract both APC and SLPP. Let them able for talk about this issue from the salon point. Not to from APC point, not to from SLPP point, but not from salon point. So meaning the national interest. I don't know for talk about, yeah? So in addition to this, I get other things that if time permit for let we talk about. So before I call the numbers them way when I for call, I go want for first go through the topics them way if time permit, I go talk about them topics then day. And then I go open the phone line. Let una call and let we hear what una get for say about them topics here. It no matter how una approach them, uswan for can force, no, it no matter. As long as I don't lay them topics here, we can talk about them as una want. Okay. So the other topic where I want for talk about, and una no say this na my own side, where I go say na my own bread and butter this. Now about this headline. So what did this headline say? This headline say, Information Minister defends credibility of statistics Salone or Sierra Leone inflation report. So fumble them. Then numbers here, in terms of the inflation numbers, una no say, then number here, not just for Salone people them. Then numbers here, then they attract foreign people where we call investors. So if within the salon community, just imagine, among yourself, if we begin to doubt their numbers here, so waiting to tell that person way in the numbers here, they use them for like in global. So if make your own little and nothing. So meaning the investors, then where would they look for? Say, oh, foreign investor. The bottom line for them foreign investors here, they look at the economic situation of the country and then decide, say, well, if I put my money there, given the statistics, given the way how things they operate, I go clearly able to get my money back with profit. So now it no matter who that, if even a salon people them, really not they in the country in favor. For like anybody begin doubt the numbers here. So for the fact say the Minister of Information get for defend the numbers here. And I remember this man, not a statistician, not an economist, you don't know how the numbers here they operate. I believe, given what I know about in qualification. So, but yet, it is say it defend their numbers then they. I go left in terms of the approach, if not a good approach or not, I go left until now. Because some people then go talk different things, whether a good approach for let in defend their numbers then they. But the point where they make na fumble them, I for say why the numbers then they if I feel say a get reason for defend their numbers than they. Waiting at the reason we make people and they doubt their numbers than they. So now Dan I more I want for pay particular attention to. I want for draw on attention to family. Because if we now look at waiting they go on, the rate at which from I will say October of 2023, between October and November of 2023, inflation began up to 54%. And I remember 54%. So in less than 2 years, I would say about 1 year, 6 months, inflation from 54% don't come down to now 10 point something percent. If I'm bullying, I know say this na a bit topic, but people are not able to understand but anybody will look around the world, then countries then where you know the pa. Let them look the inflation numbers them and see how it can down. If any country, developed country, they will go show this kind of rapid decline in inflation from 54% to 10%, 10 point something percent in less than 2 years. Don't say, because if you check from October of 2023 and as of March 2025, una add the numbers. They go there within 1 year, 6 months. So within 1 year, 6 months, inflation come up from 54% to 10%. Una tell me to America, for example, where they get brilliant people where they try for control inflation. America during the time the way inflation be so high, the highest point of the inflation are 9%. Just imagine 9%. And that 9% they 10 now they struggle for like within 2%. From 9% to now America, where you get brilliant people them. From 9% for like it can down to 2%, they struggle. So if you check 9% to 2%, then they struggle. Then Salon now, because from the time where now America it be 9%, now during COVID time, and 10 now, look how many years ago, then still they struggle for maintain them for calm around 2%. So whose magic Salon get, whose brilliant Salon get for like from 54% within 1 year, 6 months, inflation can down to 10 point something percent. So that alone, again, the people in way get the opportunity because now with internet, beaucoup things than the way they search. You go able for check for yourself. So Fambo Lemona check. And then Leona tell me whose country, developed country in the world. I know say Zimbabwe then try for finger the inflation numbers, but it backfire by them. So Salon, for let we celebrate, say the government don't try and all this. Then we first check the numbers that what they give we. So if Salon, like I say, brilliant, then get good people them. We sabi, master sabi people them. We know how for bring inflation candle. If I'm bullying, I don't feel say place there like America, Europe, even Canada, all the developed countries than they. But I don't feel say then for they run after Salon people them for maybe give them big position, like and promise them big position for can work that same magic na them place here. Because I go give you an example. The person we now na the Prime Minister of Canada, because of the great work we he do in Canada as bank governor at that time. Now England, they hire him for like go help them with them call them monetary policies for like go head the Bank of England. So wait to make I they say all this. I they say all this for say if indeed we get master sabi people them, we sabi fet inflation this kind way we then say the inflation don't go down from 54% to I remember in October of 2023 to now in within 1 year, 6 months for the inflation from 54% it came down to 10 point something percent. If I'm them, then they that kind of skill day, whether na the new bank governor or na the finance minister through the fiscal policy and all that thing and they, whether na them people and they, but at least therefore be don't able for attract the international community. Therefore able for don't attract the international community. So but why Salon not able get that recognition day? Me famble them. Why? Because this na heavy woko. Na something we the whole world for proud of. For like a country, if not something we genuine. Make a country from 54% in less than within 1 year, 6 months. Inflation, then fatal like that. So I go sort of, I just want to set the stage. I go talk more about this inflation, where I go into the numbers them, and I go give you an idea as to waiting now the inflation of, I go use America for example, LEONE'S see from 9%, where the highest during COVID 9%. LEONE'S see how till now America they struggle for like it go under 2%, because they get a range where that range they help the then call them Fed where we young case it will consider the bank governor. So the Fed chairman, we even right now Donald Trump, the vex say demand for the cut interest rate and all that in the for stimulate the economy, let the economy grow. I did explain this before. But what think can happen? The man afraid say the policy that way Trump done they put together, like especially that tariff, where done in a form of tax. Say if other country then back, then retaliate or then self do tonangi, it will cause for let inflation go up. And that way then go afraid say inflation will go up. If they don't reduce the interest rate, it will even create more pressure for the price then go continue to go up. So remember, so from 9% till now, America they struggle with the inflation numbers. For like reach to that level where the Federal Reserve Chairman go comfortable for say, okay, now it is below 2% because they get a bracket. And within that bracket they get within they call lower bound and then they get within they call upper bound. So the lower bound it is within like 1% and the upper bound they within 3%. So 3%, 1%, 3%. So the mid-range where now the favorable level that where the Federal Reserve go comfortable for reduced interest rate for stimulate the economy at 2%. So then call them the target. So the target now 2%. So meaning if it come to 2%, then that will give signal, say, especially if they expect, say, go there within that 2% for a while, then it will give them zeal for cut interest rate and even do other things them we will boost the overall economy. But fumble them because of the expectation, say the America interest, inflation, will come to 2% and team up day because of the way they think say the Trump policy go do. So inside March, the inflation at 2.4%. Fumble them. Now remember, so the highest point in recent history, now June 2022, we're at 9.1% in America. June 2022. So we come close to June 2025. So almost 3 years. When I take note of almost 3 years. Usai ide as of the last data we then get from June 2022, we be 9.1%. March 2025, the inflation in America now 2.4%. Una see you. So in 3 years, they don't fet all kind way. The Federal Reserve don't do boku things. The master sabi people in America, they don't do boku things them. For let America inflation go below 2%. But my brothers and sisters, still in the struggle. And then we on case as saloon, it come up from 54% in less than 2 years, within 1 year, 6 months, from 54%, it came down to 10 point something percent. So what in that tell you now? This kind of magic saloon get. And I be don't explain to you the things them way can cause for the inflation go up and let it calm down. So if you are curious, I will encourage you to follow una go na VOS and una search for that particular topic there. Because this topic not to just about no more the inflation. But I just want for Leona know say then numbers here, if really for political gain they cook the numbers, it gets big consequence to the country. Not to just for this government, to the country in general. Because if we see then create a situation whereby people then go begin doubt. Like how people that don't begin doubt, so Sierra Leone'S them don't begin doubt. And I read some side where they say IMF self-doubt. And I go the bad name they go so. And for let people then say, oh well, the inflation after all, then can check them and all that. I will give you an example. Senegal, right now they get issue with IMF. Because the previous government, now until this new government do their own audit. But the government will be they be the cover things. Then be the lie by the numbers them. The notable numbers that we then lie by, then debt to GDP ratio. They say, oh, it don't count down and all that. Then when this new government do their audit, they realize, say, the previous government under Macky Sall, it be the lie by the numbers there. So me family, when I not think say governments don't know they do that too. And that's make me not even try for compare with African countries them. Because Zimbabwe, we don't see that. So then they fake the numbers them and say, oh, the country, they do well. Things then they go fine. But yet, the Zimbabweans then, they suffer. So you need to able for solve economic problem by faking the numbers. No. Waiting down they do, in fact, they make people who can invest in that country, they lost confidence. Because now their numbers then they rely on for make them decision. So it kind of surprising for like instead of we get Master Sabi people them, we go able to explain, but I don't tell una say one thing we notice we maybe go help for explain, and then the self go be just contributing factor. It not go be the entire reason, but one reason we me look at, because again I know the inside they foresee the numbers then the raw numbers them. But one thing we me go tell una is where they move the goalpost. I be explain that how they move the goalpost. So then bring the goalpost can near. So it allow them now for the score goal 50 fatter. Then change what we call the base year. Because inflation, they compare one year to the other, then you get particular year where they say this is not the base year. With that year they make people away no small but the math. They say that year they now 100. And then if it go above that year day, and then you see, say, inflation relative to that year day, it don't go up. And then you begin look now year after year. And then do that for GDP. So with all way people in the struggle and salon and all that, you go see, then see the GDP don't go up. So that's now another misnomer. Because for let GDP they go up, and then inflation they can down so fast. Let me fumble them. Then two things they no add up. Oh. It really no add up. And you look at, because the inflation, you get the supply side effect and you get the demand side effects. The supply side, the government, the presidents, we don't they talking about the war in Ukraine and Russia and the oil price and all that, and talk about supply chain disruption, all them fine English then they. Then they not go away completely yet. So meaning the supply side effect, not still tense like I be tense, but the rate at which it don't reduce, not significant. So much so that for like it get positive effect in terms of how the inflation they go down so rapid. Because remember, I can always they say this. Salon are part of the world. Salon not in a different planet. So most of the way how the team them way the government they say, external forces them now the international pressure, Ukraine, Russia war and all that. Other countries then they feel the same thing. So whenever they say, now then they cause for the inflation go up to 50-something% and all that in a day. But other countries then safe then Liberia, for example, Guinea, within the same region, but yet the inflation will be go up so. And look Liberia then still a struggle for bring the inflation come to that level where people then go, so price then they jump so fast. And the inflation and not even past 20%. But yet we go up to 50-something%. Then within 1 year, 6 months, now at 10.7%. And sadly enough, the person they put for can defend that. Now the information minister. Then they can tell we, the numbers then credible. They go at for really believe say the numbers are credible. So I go talk more about that, Fambulem. And the other thing I want for talk about, where to me a very disturbing, now the story. Chadri exposes rights violations and over detention during police monitoring visit in Freetown. Some people elect this guy, some people don't elect him. But to me, I think they do a great job. For sure, salon people them how things then they go to that country day. And he can team up Trianga one for make sure say a try for a own little way for prevent the misuse of power. Where people then feel say then go just fitty fata, arrest people and detain them. So I will talk a little bit more on this. And again, I get boku topic then for talk about now. The other one, if your time permit me, I will talk about now this other one. Conflict of interest. Solicitor General may have cost government millions of dollars. So waiting at this story, we get a body where is responsible for review procurement, meaning where the government want for order something within the Ministry of Finance. So we get body where they look at that, and if they see say whether the private sector cheat on the government or the government people them, they adjust the numbers them, balloon the numbers them and stuff. So this independent procurement review panel now them responsible for looking to them case then they. If I'm now guess what? The person where if they say like this review panel say the government do something wrong, the person way for go defend the Ministry of Finance, now this person here, we know the Solicitor General. And when I guess what? This same man, he be a member of that review panel. If I'm Willem, I know say President Bill, not to disrespect, but I know say for whatever reason, it not look like say no it's in a conflict of interest. So you don't do boku tem. Like we that guy we Kai we be head of the anti-drug agency. We is saying paddy give gift of motokade. So do not see like say that in a conflict of interest. Anti-corruption say do not see anything there for nail the guy. So this person now, if I'm Lembo, then people are then get dry eye. It look like say plenty of them here and a dry eye. Then we call them to it. Because if you're not a dry eye, why somebody you sort of say this particular body now irresponsible for make sure say things then they go on at that country in a proper way. So let people them know overbill the government. So that panel they now irresponsible for looking to all the thing that way the Department of Finance they buy and make sure say then thing and they waiting and say now the correct thing them then they buy. So now that's then set that panel day for. But then set that panel day, and then with that panel day, they use the word independent. With that panel day for be truly independent. And what think can happen now? Then go put the person way now the lawyer for the for the Department of Finance. We in a Solicitor General. So the person way if they get any wrongdoing, now that person they now Ingo come and say, well, the government not take this action, so therefore refund the money and all that stuff then they now that person they now get for fet that case they. But yet, me fumble them, my brothers and sisters. This person be part of the panel we for look into the case. So in then at the panel where they look into the case, and at the same time, in be the person where they go defend. Just tell like we brother Ben Kelfala. No, let her back up a little bit. We see that under APC. We Andy Macaulay. Andy Macaulay, now you be supposed for all APC accountable. And now you were supposed for be witness and provide support to the current ACC for letting go after the former administration under APC for let them pay anything where maybe the CC do not be supposed for take from the government in pocket. But we think can happen. The same man will be supposed for go after them people here we're doing then 10 in the be the ACC boss. And they talk about Adi Macaulay now. That same Monday, now he end up for defend the APC Agbagba them during that commission of inquiry. So, Fambule Munasi, we Agbagba then a salon, they don't know it's in a conflict of interest. They don't sabi that at all. So this not just SLBB thing. APC now one big example of that. And let us show another thing where make us say President Bill are not thinking of it in a conflict of interest at all. And this not to disrespect. They are not let people and take them personal. I just they point out what me believes in are facts. You can say I'm differently, but me believe say this not facts. Quite recently, where people in the struggle. Now look at this headline. President Bill spotted with 150,000 luxury SUV at Bo School Thanksgiving celebration. 150,000 luxury vehicle SUV. This SUV, according to the write-up, the article itself, Bill no buy them. At the Agbagba, na Leon Rock, the metal company. According to the write-up, he give President Bill as a gift. For people that were old enough, I remember Sheki now they tell whether private sector or somebody where they work for him or waiting for Giam as a gift for his birthday. So this, I think, then give President Bill as a gift for celebrate the OBA, the Bo School Association, or whatever they call them. So me fumble them. If the Agbagba they do this, how we go before check the moi them? Again, no disrespect, I just they talk real. So the people that they work for them, they self capable do them because the Agbagba don't tell them say not a big deal. So then self definitely okay for them for do them. So me fumble them. That's not another topic. And I don't think I will go too far into it again. So the other topic, if time permit me, I want let we talk about this one. Parliament orders Guma to cut off water supply to all, I don't say some more, all government ministries, departments, agencies. If I remember one time, I sure say una say go remember wetin Senge talk about the electricity bill. He even say the religious people them now they make ETSA almost bankrupt. We ETSA not able get money for pay the car power sheep. But this our water supply. And we all know how important Guma Valley be. For make sure say they send water through the pump them at Freetown particularly. And I go read for now within the article say why Parliament say therefore cut off the water this not to something we the government for shame. And then the government they go after the ordinary people them. See them for pay tax. So but the government not able keep part of their own bargain. So it push the the parliament for say no, then for lock the pump. Power people there. Or I will say by the ministries. And they say all. Not to just one or all they fumble them. So this clearly within the detail we. So then say where people in the talk, say the economy they in bad shape within the detail we. Oh, the economy good. The economy they in a very strong footing. Say all that. And as a matter of fact, them ministry here, them government departments here, the agencies them can get budget. Where at the end of the year, they present them budgets then they to parliament. For their parliament approval. And we all know say SLBB now then gets the majority. So I know members say budgets don't come before parliament. And parliament turn them down. So meaning that if parliament don't pass them budget, we part of the budget now then spending here for make sure say them pay all them tax them pay all them bills them, all for the party budget. So with all that, they still owe so much so that parliament now they say they for lock the pump at them. So me family wanna tell we within this whose kind message is kind thing they send. Then we now sugarcoat them family. Wanna be honest. Whose message this kind thing they send? In our tap they will show another thing where it just gets worse. NRA shuts down Energy Ministry and ETSA building over unpaid taxes. The same government them. So this now, the Energy Ministry and that same building they ETSA they're not able to pay the government tax. With that tax, they're supposed to be part of the budget where they present to Parliament, where I believe say Parliament authorize. So who side the money then they go? So now I come to my point as to why I be they strongly suggest for like we did behind the Auditor General. Because the Auditor General, in for them pulling case here way ahead of time, way watano go pass Gary, for like it reach to the point where now ETSA and the Department of Energy, the Energy Ministry, and kick them out of the building. They locked the building for them. And I locked the building for them. Because they don't pay them tax. And imagine how much tax I go with that one day back. So me fumble them. For let or reach to this level, una want tell me say things then they go well na that country dey? Una go on for tell me say the government get things them under control? If things they with them budget for, then things then still not able for pull from the money we then give them, we parliament allocate to them. So when I not feel say now then kind thing then the ACC for knock chest and say they want for see waiting then spend the budget for on the money we parliament give them, whose side that money they go, waiting and spend and pa. Then they not for be the responsibility of ACC for ask for all the tier. Clearly, corruption, they know that kind of story there. Because if not to corruption, if they spend the money where parliament allocate to them, they spend them the way out, they're supposed for spend them. My brothers and sisters, they're not for all the government or taxes so much like that. Therefore, be able to pay them water bill, therefore be able to pay the appropriate tax we for go to government. And by the way, I know say some people and go kind of confused now. Say, wait, and me not part of the government. So how now they say them for they owe the government? Then they will be a very good question. For people and we familiar with how people and we they under welfare they operate, a government and they help you with they under welfare. We then give that money under welfare. Now government give you. Some person will say, well, it will make sense, say, if government they help them people there, therefore exempt from taxes. No. So governments they give you the money, but that money they, anything you buy, you get for pay sales tax. So then you get for pay taxes as you do go along. So now similar something like that. The government or the agencies them or the departments them, whichever one we look at here, except if they make them, then call them explicitly. Certain tax then we then say they're exempt. They're not for paid in taxes then they, yes, they're not going to pay the taxes. Like the president, for example, certain tax there. I know they pay any tax if the salary way they give them, and they pay tax on it. So then they very clear, it in a paper, say enough for pay tax on it. But anything else, if we get sales tax, as sure say Salon don't get sales tax now, the president want go buy something and market. It's supposed for pay sales tax. If in West want go buy something, if for pay sales tax. So unless if they make it clear, say he exempt, and waiting will happen is that person where they pay, where they buy from, because it go difficult, they go pay the tax to that person they, that's why they operate now. And then the time the way they file in tax, like where they file tax return, then they go pay, then go give that money they back because you know be supposed for pay tax. But during that time, you they pay the tax. So I just want to clarify, if you're not confused, say why government did they shut them down like waiting the NRA do when at the National Revenue Agency. It just start like in America, we then get the IRS, Internal Revenue Service. Now Canada, we get the CRA, Canada Revenue Agency. So then now they can responsible. I make themselves can send tax bill to government departments them. Because then departments then they, like let's say if they hire somebody for do something for them and all that stuff, then they, but that service the way they require, again, tax implication they. So if they say, well, because of this, for pay this tax, so then get the tax code, the complex, but then get the thing them way the departments they all for pay the taxes. Then get some taxes them where they're exempt from. So then taxes then they exempt from, then they pay them. But the one that where they're supposed for pay, they pay them. So I don't know how far this case go, but an interesting case. For like the NRA get the mind, the bold leader. And we all know how the energy ministry, when I remember President Bill, we don't say in at the head of the energy ministry now. So meaning President Bill in ministry, now in they lock the domot paso. So to me, I feel it's a very good thing. So another one, we very important story I want for talk about, again, if time permit me, and for let people reflect on this case. Waiting at the headline, Sierra Leone's 480 million energy compact at risk as MCC faces potential shutdown. Waiting at the mean, Fambulem. It means say, Donald Trump don't talk about case them, areas them, agencies them way and for shutdown. And I don't say anaya boku them, but for some reason people they feel say, oh, me na APC, or me not like the government, whatever then decide for say. But the issue naya is Fambulem, where it very clear say it easier for like the shut down a project we not begin it than one way if it be day on, maybe then for say, you know what, let me just allow them for finish. And that's not the point where they make before. Where I say, unfortunately, with president so selfish, so corrupt, that it just concentrates on his own benefit for rig the election. And now we stuck in a way that it puts the country in a situation whereby we're not able to get this help. Because now that particular program day, it is at risk. Because highly likely, waiting and go do, waiting Trump go do. He go cancel them. So if they cancel them, all the dance, where even the first lady don't dance not to it. Not for nothing. All the ala, where we ala, still not for nothing. So me fumble them when I tell me to. As something that we for brag about. We particularly, this particular one, we almost don't win them. Now just for comply and for reach that phase where then go say, okay, they don't sign them, they don't approve, and Parliament don't, Congress in this case don't agree, and let the project start. And President Bill and Kone, they hit the bombshell. They rigged the 2023 election. And then the MCC, people will now say, well, the number one thing we for really show say people in life will improve. Now for maintain democracy, now the country where they win the compact program. And how for maintain democracy? The number one thing for make sure so you get free and fair elections. And plus plenty other things then. So me famble then what think can happen now? The likes of terrible Senge, then begin things say them for pass back door. So but you ask yourself, what to make una need for go back door where this a simple thing they ask for? Una say, una don't win. Let the person we call the result, publish the result by polling station. But me fumble them, And then we don't give indication. I remember one director we don't come na 98.1. He said and gets the results. So me fumble them. Before then go through the terrible tripartite and all the tights them women don't know, whether na four-partite, double-partite, tripartite, all the yuki thing and they, because for me, I believe say election, now the people them supposed to determine election. Election, not for come na table, say let we make arrangements. No, it defeats the purpose. So in the first place, me not be even believing the tripartite. But then say, oh well, the tripartite, go do them and stuff. So why we be need for go through tripartite? Where the simple thing where we need for be do at that time, and for just present the result. The disaggregated result by polling station. And then tick them off and say, yes, we satisfied with the results. And I don't say I'm boku turn and therefore even give Salo more credibility. President Bio particularly forgets more credibility. But no, because he win the election. He feels say that they not possible. Or that they not go be. So he carry go merry-go-round. And then the merry-go-round safe. All to the party them. Would I feel say I go corner am? Would I feel say we don't trap am? APCV say they don't trap SLPP. So as a result, then decide for even prevent then small party them. And then we then done and say national cohesion for peace. Seriously? Now APC SLPP then no more, then two party then they no more be participate by the election. Other political parties that not be participate, we then self potentially get grievance. But oh no, APC selfishly feel say, oh, now wait for Lek, then go get so much bargaining power. Even come to the disadvantage. Because if there's small party, then they all be included. It will be difficult for Lek, the president corner them. I mean, the SLPP corner them. And in the first place, as I can say, now SLPP then be supposed for pressure on a corner. Because then say, corner way na the National Electoral Commissioner, an independent body. So the commission, an independent body, and other arguments the presidents they make. But instead, why is he dumb for the case if he know very well say he gets little or nothing for do with the outcome? Then they self-deceive people. But let me see if we can able to take a call. We get a caller on the line. Oh, unfortunately, the call don't drop. So caller, please, let I open the phone lines them as I promise. You know, the topic then plenty, but unfortunately, though, Saturday, we in Canada, they celebrate the Salon Independence because it fall Sunday, and Sunday now, people can go church, so no can celebrate activities them, mostly now Saturday. So Saturday program, unfortunately, we go postpone that. So, but the regular Saturday programs then go resume after next week. So specifically, it will be the 3rd. So the Saturday program by God in Power will be more regular from the 3rd of May. But by God power, the Sunday program, we na Mr. Shilon program, we na social media review, that program they will take place this Sunday. That will be the 27th. But anyways, I will confirm that since the celebration day for them on Sunday, so I go try for confirm with them. And if they get for come on, then we not go need for post anything. But if for whatever reason they not go come on, we will post the notice to that effect. Okay, so I want to see the topic they want to be able to talk about tonight. I go push them for Saturday, but unfortunately, this Saturday we get Saturday off. So if Mr. Shilon then come on Sunday, highly likely some of them topics here, then go talk lengthily about them. So for the people the person will be call and hang up, call back please. So for the people that we want for call, particularly the one them we right now, then they listen to the radio online. If you're in North America, we include the United States, Canada, and Mexico. You can call we toll free, and that means it's on we. So in order for cost to anything. So waiting at the number now 1-866-944-7722. 1-866-944-7722. If you didn't at the UK, you can call we local call actually. We're now +44 2080891455 +44 2080891455. If you're in Australia, the local number for call we now +6129 0984 337 +6129 0984 337. And I can always say this number now one port number because it no matter how you day, you go before each was you get data. That's not the WhatsApp number. And the number now +1 343 997 5828 +1 343 997 5828. So I go encourage you now for like on a call now. The phone lines they're open, so let we able for get on our calls them. So again, we get with mobile app. We some of you are familiar with that app there. Just go on our Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and type VOS Television, and you will get the link for download the app. And that app there, you get boku other benefits them where you go forget from the app. So some thinking day, like them big games, them Champions League, and for people that will like football, like me, on a cable for watch the app and are free. So we go encourage you now for like on a download the app. And for people that we don't download them, I want for tell now plenty thank you. For the people that we not download the app yet, it go look like this when you download them. You will see me, and that's the flash. And then we get the TV, VOS television link. We get the radio link where you just go enjoy. If we're not there on live, but we they play music 24/7. African music, salon music particularly 24/7. And the other thing again where I want for draw to own attention, we get a non-profit organization where we call VOS Diaspora Helping Hand. And for right now, we really they do well in the sense that even though we can do better, we get a project where we don't identify, and this project now one of we young picking them we it become during 2023 Beke it can force, and on a Siam with the president where in name now John Sita. So and I always can say thank you to President Bill for this. This bubble in daddy na attire itself. So meaning it come off from a very humble background. But however, in sense, able make a meet with the president where you get someone in picking them, we not even get this privilege for able team up with the president live like this. So this for be inspiration to all we picking them, regardless of your background, for do well and the sky can be your limit. So waiting VOS decide for do, we decide for reach out to this family, and this will now be the first beneficiary of VOS program where we sponsor them for in school business, and I for say plenty thank you to all the people that we don't contribute towards this bubble this week picking in school business. So we get the VOS Diaspora Helping Hand. We run in a non-profit, and we they expect to now for still continue for donate. And if right now you scan the code, you go see the link. There a big we able for encourage you now for donate. So we will continue for take more picking them. so more people then will benefit from this help with the help the picking away, particularly they do well, but they're not able to get opportunity for go far. So, and like this gentleman, so now we get people that we don't act chest. One particular brother within Belgium, he say he go responsible for this young man in lunch, where he go to give him lunch every day, 5 days a week. We will be don't settle on how much it go be because we don't want for like it gets plenty. I think say the money so plenty that he forget the reason we make they help him for let it continue for do well in school. So we deliberately decide say okay, well, then we just keep him at a moderate amount, where small, big, but for let it focus na school and make sure say it continue for do well na school. So fumble them that now the thing way I want for do to attention, say we get this program, and as a result of that, we want to tell all the people that we don't contribute to this program, Boku Boku Tenki, this scholarship program, because it mean a lot to we all, now VOS, and particularly the recipients them, like we brother in family, we then they benefit. And just quickly before I continue, I just want to go through the list, let enlarge of the people so far we don't contribute. So quite recently, we get a contribution, but I go try for pull the up-to-date list. But this not the list as of March, but we get somebody we also we don't contribute. We now brother Tamba, we want to tell them plenty thank you for the contribution we don't make. So Fambulem, again the lines they're open, and I go encourage you now for like on a call and let we talk about the issues them I don't talk about. So the phone lines they're open. So waiting I go do fumble them, like I look now, like I go through and I comment them before I sit on tranga one now for giving the detail of the topics them I don't talk about. So I go begin with the celebration of the anniversary, the independence anniversary, and for let we really rub mud and let una tell me what una think if na the right approach that President Bill they take. But I will read for una the press release we then put out. So it kind of blurry because na sort of image form, but I will do my best for make sure say I able for see enough and read them. Okay, I will try enough for make mistakes. We are the read them, but a nice for let we read them. So let I go and see if I can able read some comments them, and then I will continue the program. So one for say plenty thank you to your sister Isata D Toure. Thank you very much. You say hi, Mr. Kagbo. And we own Madam Bendu Kamara. Thank you very much. Prominent, of course, all the people are very prominent. Now, yeah, you say hello, Fambulem, and indeed, we all now want Fambul on a member, especially we Independence Day Council. And we brother Mustafa Kone, thank you very much. You say they knew about conflict of interest. It's they are just thieves. Okay. So you say they know waiting conflict of interest be, then are just thief man them. Well, again, President call in say I am P. So then I am P. I agree with you, brother. Definitely. I want to say plenty thank you to MR Kekura 007. You say hello, Mr. Kagbo. Thank you so much. And Baby 2 Laga. Thank you so much. You say good evening, Mr. Kagbo, and thank you for having the program today. Indeed, I miss una. So, and I see plenty people and tune in, and I want to say boku thank you for we una tune in. And Madam Bendu, they continue to say, this is why corruption is never going away in in that nation. The nation is just corrupt. And indeed, like different angles. That's terrible. That's terrible. And Brother Mustafa, thank you very much. Brother Mustafa Kone, they say they now have GST, goods and services tax in Sierra Leone. So again, there you go. So meaning that it can be for part of within their own. And Madam Bendu, thank you very much. She said there is no restriction on gifts to people in public places, including politicians. That is how cooperation is encouraged from individuals that are reaping benefit from the country for chicken change. Indeed. Ben Kelfala at one point, the term way the guy be they go through confirmation, the Agbagba, I think in another position they gain, but the Kai guy, I think Ansu Kai, if I remember his name correctly, it be sort of Ben Kelfala, it be make him very clear, saying I think that be 100,000 leons. Say if you exceed 100,000 leons, you for declare them. So again, the law day, Madam Bindu. But it just happens, say, like I say, if the Agbagba, when the president not able to lead by example, he accept a gift worth 150,000 US dollars. Remember, per leons na boku money that one day. Even yourself na plenty money. $150,000 vehicle. And we don't even know waiting in addition to that vehicle they then present to her. And the vehicle number we know but. So if a president of a country we're supposed for lead by example, it take a gift from a leader of a company where the government they regulate. It tell you a lot. Let me try for see if we will take a call. VOS Network, hello caller. Waiting on your name and who say the call we from, please. Hello. All right, we don't know waiting they gone. I don't know if not the same caller, but it look like say they get issue. Hello, VOS Network. Caller waiting on your name and who say the call we from. Okay. So Famulem, now let us show una that begin from the celebration because it's very important. I want forcefully we talk about something we hopefully we all go agree upon, saying the country force. Let us show una the press statement where the government put out as to how for celebrate this occasion. Let us show now. So according to the government, now this way, let us enlarge them so we all go able to see hopefully. I don't know if we still go see them clearly, but I go read them from the way how I see them. Okay? So according to this press release, and our government of Sierra Leone State House, Office of the Press Secretary. So waiting in the tell we now. It say commemoration of 64th independence anniversary of Sierra Leone. And I read. State House, Freetown, Thursday, that's today, 24th April 2025. As we mark the 64th anniversary of Sierra Leone independence, the Office of the President announces that the commemoration will be observed through prayers. Underline that too. Through prayers and services held in mosques and churches across the country. This year's theme, so meaning the topic, we then they do all them prayer for. So according to them, the theme say deepening national consciousness and national cohesion in a troubled world. Calls on the nation to unite in reflection and gratitude. So what did they say now? Yeah, saying this prayer go unite Sierra Leone people them, so that they call on everybody for we reflect, and they recognize say the trouble bokuna the world right now. Say na another reason why then things say Salon people learn for pray. So this now the schedule now we then put. They begin Friday. On Friday, 25th, that's not tomorrow, April 2025, Muslims across Sierra Leone will gather in mosques for special prayers to mark this significant day. So then continue. Subsequently, on Sunday, 27th April 2025, Christian communities will hold services in churches nationwide. Just imagine. So Muslims them tomorrow they begin the independent prayer. So they expect Muslim them all over the country for pray for the country. And then Sunday, when April 27th, the Christian them, they expect, the government, they expect, say the Christians them, every church and the country for pray for the country. So it continue for say, His Excellency the President will deliver the customary Independence Day address to the nation on Sunday, 27th April 2025, commencing at 7 a.m. The address will be broadcast throughout the day, providing an opportunity for all citizens to continue aligning with the vision and aspirations for Sierra Leone's development. The Office of the President encourages all Sierra Leoneans to join in these moments of solemn commemoration as we honor the spirit of independence, celebrate our nation's journey, and review our shared dedication to peace and prosperity. So me fumble them. I hope say I don't miss anything because and I'm image, so the writing not too clear. But I hope say I capture everything. So now the question I want for ask me fumble them now this. So when you look at this program, what did it tell we? It tell we say that we go pray in a mosque and a church. And I remember for go pray in a mosque and church. And this, I believe, say this the former president Bill Cam na power. It only do especially this being repeatedly. So my family muna tell me the Independence Day celebration, not a religious holiday, not a religious occasion, where we for just limit them to religious practices. So waiting at the reason, because I remember was it last week or the last program where I talk about where the police then ban the lantern parade and say because of security situation, then ban the lantern parade. So I know say that they make with stadium still they make, but they don't get any big place where as we know before. Like, people them Uda go do Mama Gbara, Uda go do other thing and stuff for showcase salon culture. And that way we know say that they celebrate independence. Me family but sometimes I know get and right to. But do not tell me around the world, not to just America, Canada, or Europe, around the world, how did they celebrate the independence? Then they do one like how we them do them, say na religious holiday because na that way they appear like religious holiday. So why President Bill ain't get the liberty for go celebrate anniversary of in secondary school when I both school, and even go to an extent for go with flashy motor car when are 150,000 worth. Let me take a call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who the call we from, please? WhatsApp, go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mr. Cargo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. And may God bless you. May God bless your family.
I mean,
yeah, I assure you, say,
yes, sir.
If the people and they pray for you, I'll be among the people that know they pray for you. I can only talk, say, hello?
Yes, will they get you loud and clear, sir?
Okay. So yeah, don't say for.
Yeah, maybe you reduce the volume.
Yes.
Yeah, you reduce the volume so you know go to hear yourself.
No, now for my phone, they listen. I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
Then I don't know I'm off.
Sir, yes. Go ahead, please.
I say if people and they pray for you, but that group are they among that group they pray for you? Let God help you, let God guide you. I can only say you know they stand for that country today. I feel like today I not start the program, but I get something that I want to say because I just listened to like just less than a minute. You know, Mr. Kato Salon there on life support. Life support in the sense, matter abuse is a calm. It's just no one freedom for the people in that country today. Even the land that they want for pool, is saying that for security reason. So let me say for the independents now they're gonna mock, they're gonna church. Which security way it will say something will happen among the garden and day. Because I can't put together. You know, when we talk about the stadium, how much year did they take for rebuild stadium the stadium? If I don't lie, they told me understand before the election. Up to now, they never done the stadium. You know, up to now, they never done the stadium. This particular government also agree the government. The people who they would support them, now the people who will say either that the state region or that they fumble them or whatever, because look how we say they can buy 3 hosts in America also because they depend on people and make. But we got to love the country. Independence Day, not so for the celebrate for really happy for that country day. Matter be a full happiness for the people in that country day. And I can always reflect when I ask myself, I say, why all the time I be talking about peace? Now, if first speaker would be somebody one, we can now join our business, we say peace before election, we come back to Bitmani 2, Bitmani 3, now get a Bitmani them. Who I get with them? We get problem with? We always now the kind of peace. We will go for that to accept that question there. But look at this multi issue. This multi issue also, when Mother will be there, will not be the work for all the years and day. Why not be don't go get and give? Why not get that one they analyze the 150 plus tax and other things, they go to pass $170,000. Why not be don't get as a gift before we not be there as nothing? Anybody the work as government worker they can give just that point of interest now one day. They're not supposed to do them. But if in the president do them, they also don't give scope to all the other presidents who not do them. If the immigration boss do and say then get give to them. So it doesn't show the way I would out in there for let them put embezzle that country money. They're not getting for nothing, they get for starting something, I mean they get anything in there. If anybody get the country in heart, what do you do? Because that money they don't be just like build a school. Like build a school where we call say, no matter the school say, we no man forget the legacy. And I try again, you see, what I can always talk with this light business, because I mean main thing that light business, the matter of you will love that country today. The first thing if we don't do, that MCC will not loss so, will not go loss. If now if we come out the power, or let me say, no come out safe. When the election be not done, now if we don't first, Mama call for pull out his all day, because the result be all that accident will stand still, and I'm on it. But let's also that these 2 years also, we will have more half of the project for Nongo, half of the money for Nongo alone for let them do that light stay. But in the private side, the money is spent for let them, we get the compass, and the money is spent back for let bribe for let get the money. It's too much for them to do something for that country. Other people should not let that country they were lying. I don't at the 40, I'm even say they know when not let that country at all. Wake up for enjoyment, and then a few people that they want to enjoy. Then the other people that we are the majority now we suffer. And then they bad. When Mr. Kago, I want to stop national listening to continue the program. I know the time no people because you always get people. You have to you the program.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, the system kind of jam, but we'll give you a few seconds for let you just wrap up, or you want to call back.
Yes, that was end now. Now, I know it's Madabio. Madabio gets a chance for fixer country for bring all together. They get a chance for bring all come together because it divides so much in that country today. So I call on Madabio. I know they listen to VOS and they listen to Mr. Cabo program. This is the time where all the Africa they try to come together. So wait till happen in America. So we see how China they come together for something. We see how the Canada they come together for do something. We the Africa they were supposed to come for do something. And we they ask in the matter building government for no say any something at the world. Salon now we they call a sweet on my salon. So let's bring all together. No prefer for push up today. Let not say that few people you don't say income because on Apple for your people them. We get tell recording day. Say income for your people and that income for. And the economy say let you pay from them what they come let bring all together. How for push up country before. Let we independent for ourselves. Because we get independent, follow freedom. But you don't seem to be independent. You know, give all of to the independent because you don't have freedom for with the people. You don't excuse the media. You don't excuse any side. If this people talk to you, that's all they don't hold me. You see, so they ask let go freedom, but let go independent. Let God bless you, Chicago.
Thank you very, very much, especially that last part where you talk. The essence of the independence, as the name implies, or the title, or whatever you call them, now for let people then get their freedom. So, and part of the freedom, now for let they're able to get that freedom for associate, like for gather some side and celebrate, like how we did see now. But thank you so much. Call me back if you think of additional things then for say. Let me try for see if we can get another call. Thank you so much, bro, as always. All right, let me try for see if we get another call. VOS Network, hello caller, waiting your name and say the call from, please.
Mr. Kago, hello. This is now Alpha Cecilia, the call from Anchorage, Alaska.
Wonderful. And now one of my favorite, they are not jealous anymore. Now one of my favorite people. One of my favorite Sierra Leone'S them and fumble them there before I just want for like we get kudos. This man don't donate about 3 times now and to that we scholarship program and he very much dedicated. So dear, I know say I not go see one of the clap, but I want for like the emojis then fly for him. So thank you so much, brother Alpha. Dear, this
no
like
problem.
you say pass mark praise namoko, but this not a moko. And
Yeah.
just me they show how much I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you too for the good work. And when I thank you.
Thank you. So go ahead, sir. What's your take
Well,
on the program so far?
yeah, anything we leader than they do in Africa, or especially in a salon, it look like saying in reverse. Then they do things in reverse. Waiting prayer I get for do for the country. And I mean, I understand. And if we know they follow the 10 commandments, waiting prayer means prayer doesn't mean anything. And the 10 commandments, something in the way the 10 commandments say, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, whether in a ballot box now or election. So these are the things where people then for know say prayer doesn't mean nothing at all. We get for the obey the rule of law. We get for obey the 10 commandments. If we don't obey the 10 commandments, regardless of who you are, regardless which mosque you go, Salon no they ever go anywhere. Period. I rest my case today, Mr. Cabo.
Oh my goodness, brother Alpha, you really touched something there. And yeah, for people that we go on for take and say we know religious, they are not the wrong way. The politicians they want you a funny impression. But this question we brother ask, so waiting prayer go do for we if we need to do the right thing. Thank you so much, brother Alpha. Dear, call me back if you member of anything we we for take away from this program tonight. Let God
All right.
bless.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. All right, Fambulenle, we take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and you say the call we from, please. Hello, caller. So I don't know if this caller is struggle, but it's not the same line we brother we just called from. So definitely not to the line. Hello. Okay. Fambulem, the two callers they make points them way I want to talk about a little bit. Particularly the last caller. So again, we know saying that strategy the colonial masters then go with for we. And you check now Africa, if you check closely, whether na Nigeria or na Ghana or na South Africa or almost everywhere in Africa, churches them, particularly people in Asia now, as something we some man they even go walk. They go na church for morning, they stay all day and say God miraculously, God for changing life. We you know do anything for improve on your life. And at that, now the thing where they hand over to we, the colonial masters. But you look at what then they do. Then they pray like that too. Then they go walk. And in fact, the same Quran, for example, if I remember correctly, so you for take you walk like religion. And if walk not permit you, you can pray after. But we in Africa, you see some person, the small money we get, they go give. And then pastor, and then they go to the extent that if they're sick, they're not going to go hospital. That's how some people are so they into religion. But to see Africa, it's like they go bien and bien and bien. The more we they pray boku boku. And some people are look, just like our brother say, the 10 Commandments, if not and the no more way, now the similar, because now the Old Testament is similar to within the Quran say, because the Quran believe in most of the things them within the 10 Commandments. If not the 10 Commandments we uphold, to me the greatest commandment of all them 10 in day, now the one we say, love thy neighbor as thyself. We didn't say neighbor, not to just you, the person within near you, now you also something, no. It mean you compare mortal man or human. That's it mean. For love, you compare mankind or humankind, but human being. Love, you compare human being. That's it mean. What make us say na the greatest commandment, in my opinion, and I'm sure someone go agree with me when I finish. If you like the next person like how you like yourself, you don't go thief from him. Because you know, say when you thief from him, you don't deprive him. You don't go lie pan him. That's not the other commandment to them. That means when you lie pan him, tendency they say that lie they go get negative effect on them. And then you know go kill them. Because you like how you like yourself. You go want in survival. So I don't add 3. So thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. And you know go be false you know go give false witness. Like how we see now the commission, now the case against the Auditor General, where we understand say people them lie. Now take a call and I go continue. VOS Network, hello caller, waiting your name and say the call with please. Yeah, caller, you there on now live? What's up? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, viewers, that's Salkaba from Belgium.
Oh, wonderful. And Fambulem, you see how much we love him, brothers, then they call. This now another great. Again, like you say, as Kumbra, for sure, who's speaking are your favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, so this now another favorite brother. As a matter of fact, Fambulem, our brother Salkaba, if you don't mind, let us say something small before you talk. Yeah, me Fambulem,
Oh,
this we brother. Now in neck chest. Remember the first one we call in on put money theater. The one where they call so in neck chest is say instead of we they pull the money from PayPal where we go they pay processing fee in the neck chest for give this we student school fee throughout the process. If I'm volunteer, I want to see the emojis then they fly for this we brother we knock chest and say and it don't really uphold that. As a matter of fact, it don't give advanced lunch for 4 months. We 4 months this we picking every day go to get lunch for go school. So brother Salkaba, thank you so much. Let God bless you, we bro, for the good work we they do for them pick care. No say with time, we go increase the number of picking them where we go take care, we go benefit from the scholarship
by
program.
God grace. By God grace.
Yes, exactly. So go
By
ahead,
God grace.
brother. And I know Awali
Yeah,
knows appreciate you very much. So go ahead. Thank you.
yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Kabu, for the welcoming. And I just want to thank you, Mr. Alpha. So I'm so glad for the good job we do for don't contribute 3 times. Really, really that side. I really happy, and for that see the real mankind we will talk about, you know. And the other one, the old donkey, we really, I really happy for that. May God continue for level get them kind heart and for continue for do the good job. And the one they want geese in their hearts, let God make it easy for them. The topic we reach for them, politician, them about the things they want to do, and for do prayers, we all are religious people, but the problem is prayers. Now, for just for tell God thank you for a moment, even the prayers, if who they pray, they pray, I know they take the long 3 minutes. For let us get back to work, because you get a lot of responsibility on this planet, and if we do, and then even a job, self, a paramount, for like will lose your job for prayers. So that you get for the other responsibility who concern humanity, let you would do. Yeah, but them what man they always tell people them go pray them position there. They do different thing in life. They not get nothing respected by the God who make them and the rules they follow. Because so much a man be a leader, a nation, your life you put on first. Now you in a kumra. Now for you won't picking out and you go for in daily life. But look at how you picking and you go through too much of hunger, starvation. You don't care about that, and you go and they drive nice cars and they give them gifts. All the gifts when they give them, for let them blind their eyes, and then come there, all the teaching they do for let them know. They talk about that, So all this thing don't make sense at all. And let me say, because this one all this, so when you read Suratul Bakara, and I mean Suratul Mulk, then talks if Sufi Manakibia or Kulu Minizikihi or Ilainu Sur. What a man then tells you, lady, na this way worker, all territory na this wall, let eat whatever I want to eat, work when you eat, and you want to go do the only thing no go want you learn to say, we get for return back to her. And then get a good life, And then good governance are part of religion. Good governance. You can give people a good governance. Look, all the people who they talk about, who all they cherish, they all, they not get nothing, but they work for humanity. Also, the good people who na leader them, they suffer. Them Mandela, they suffer. They prison, then they go, they come back, they hand over in one year, one time they do, then give up, then give back to say, Lely, Tamubaki, the young Wale, continue. You get more strength for continue. These are the leaders. But this one who cherish APC, SLPP for tribal something, then they not good nothing, they not mean nothing good for that country. We Sierra Leone alone think, then why the sentiment of tribalism, regionalism, all them parties there, all them put in front of we. This one and just backwards of the country. For daily like one people. Look how all our country they move forward. Look Tanzania. Look all our country there. What can you do? At least then they move on things. Look the train then. Electric train. Look you don't even know where. But the thing they would put in front of we. Tribal, this kind of thing. You know the thing. Them what are the same stories them. They experience them, all the one and they come through now. Same thing part to this show. And at the end of the day, this man they done in 7 years or 10 years, whatsoever, the terms of that they for continue. He left the country zero, they pay fully back the same fool, they take the same nonsense. What the other part they don't pass through. Now in this one and come back take the same nonsense. And then what are you gonna wear? Therefore think. And anybody want proud for your country. It is the shame, because some of we will definitely wonder we get honest person. No, well, you need to all get for work for that country. Well, look where we are. The same thing. So Mr. Gaba go stop right there.
Oh my goodness. But Kaba, we they talk me body they rise. You nail 'em. You really nail 'em. We they talk about somebody we love in country. Mandela they up there. Because Mandela became popular, but he hand over. And then it turned back and said, yeah, there we know Tonangi. We don't go through plenty thing, but let we forgive. It bring reconciliation for the country. But not all we politicians them where they play tit for tat.
Nah.
And then they come, it's like the competition, how that thief more, who that sabi thief. And it's sad. So me fumble them. Let we use this program let we talk about the independence. Because I go suspend all that talk them maybe next week. But it's nice for Lord talk about independence.
Mr. Gabo, this independence when we talk about celebration, when the white man, the whole rule that country and do far better than the border the all just they celebrate the independence. And then I know damn good they do for that nation day. And then we're glad for it because when they say celebration, if you're happy for a country which you don't do which you don't active after you don't get any independence. But what you will gain from that, this will bother say all along because man all rule that country, all over that nation day up till now, which you don't do. Follow celebrate. Good question.
That's a very good point. Now, very good point. And again, thank you so much for where you remind we, because it look like say Boko don't they forget we did so much into the party loyalty instead of country, and we forget say the country is supposed for big pass APC for big pass SLPP.
Definitely.
Yeah. But people are still the then two party are and forget about the country. So thank you so much, Brother Kaba. And if you remember any other, and that's so way you knock so, I know say the people that we know Quran, they go na them bone. So Brother Sal Kaba, I don't know if I can put you on the spot. This now we country. You can able for give duao for the country. Let we start we on prayer before tomorrow prayer. You can able help with that, sir. Sorry for put you on the spot.
I go do that. I go do short prayer, no problem. I go do that.
Yes, please. Yes, I go
I go
post.
do
I
that.
go. Yes. So anytime you ready, dear, read for we dual as at least short one for the
I
country.
go do that.
And the people that way they listen, dear, let we all say Amen. Let God bless that country day because that country day it need rescue. So over to you, brother Salkaba, please.
Okay, Mr. Gago. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad.
Amen.
Kama sallaita ala Sayyidina Ibrahim wa ala ali Sayyidina Ibrahim. Wa barik ala Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. Kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim fil alamin innaka Hamidum Majid. Ya ilahi alamin, ya muzib as-sa'ilin, ablana minka rashadan wa sabata wa yakina. Rabbana jamina bil ilmi wa dina dunia wa khadin. Wa mina min kulli suhin. Wa ansuruhu kairatifin. Wa amnahi Sierra Leone ibtihadan. Na'anu jinudu fida nabasu nasra mubin. Sierra Leone ya umata wulia. Subhana rabbika zabul ijati amma yasifun. Wassalatu wassalam ala anbiyahi wal mursalin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Thank you so much.
Okay, Mr. Gabu.
Thank you. Let God bless, sir. So, dear, if you think
Amen.
of it, call me back, yeah? Let God bless.
Okay, no problem, Mr. Gabu.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, all right. Fumble them. One for say again, plenty thank you to brother. And dear, they call upon the Christian. If anybody comfortable for perform Christian prayer on the air, just like how we brother perform Muslim prayer for that country day during this independence and going forward, because that country day, let we put aside the party business, but let we push the country go before. So again, I will day for another 20 minutes. So in that during that process day, anybody will want for help with the Christian prayers, let that person they call and let we pray. Let we perform Christian prayer for the country during this time where we celebrate 64th year of independence to that country day. So let we take another call. But again, I want to tell we brother Boku Boku thank you for we lead we to prayer. VOS Network, hello caller, waiting your name and you said they call we from please.
Yes. My name is Bendu. I call from Kansas City.
Hello, Madam Bendu. Thank you so much for where you call. And
You're
again,
welcome.
I'm not going to put you on the spot, but talk about the topic first. And then I will see if I can attempt for push you. I don't know if you're not Christian or Muslim, but if you sabi the Christian, if you're able for push, kind of help with through the Christian prayer. But go ahead with the topic first, please. Thank you so much for
The topic where my heart so heavy. We don't say me a Muslim. We don't say the Muslim prayer, and I say Amen.
Okay, wonderful.
May God answer the prayer.
Amen, Ya Rabbi. Amen. Yeah.
Amen.
Yes. So well, go ahead with the topic.
My heart so heavy right now. We will say we need the prayer, but at the same time, the way we continue to go, not to progress at all. Me to take this moment. I will take this moment and not say President Bio they listen to this program. President Bio now you know the daddy for that country. President Bio now you know the headman for that country. Fatima Bio, Madam Fatima Bio, now you know the mama for that country. I dey ask, I dey beg, let we talk to we politicians then. Let we talk to the people then. Now that country day, let we unite. If we unite, we go able to build the country. The work what they do today, now go show for tomorrow. We get picking them. We don't born picking them. We go one collect that country day in this position where if we die, we not so if we get for die go and where we go. Let it be place where we pick them go one for camp. Let it be place where it will be good place. Let it be place where we all go spend refuge. But the way we will go today, we're not go able to sustain that country today, for let it be a better place for tomorrow. I remember once of them, Miss Fadima, they talk say, when sick day in one day, we go able for book, easy for book. But if we dey in bundle, you know go easy for break a bundle of sticks. President Bio, do ya know we think for the love of the country, for the love of we all. This not about APT, not about SLPP. It's Leone. Now we all come together, now we build salon. So we all go benefit salon. We all go enjoy salon. When we don't die, go. We picking them. We great them picking them. Even the one that they're not born yet, they go enjoy salon. Now then they are the ask for this independence. We they pray, but we need for work, for us to be prayer, for long we will get a better nation. Now that's other for say.
Well said, Madam Bendu. So, Madam Bendu, the other thing, I know you don't appeal to the president, you don't appeal to the first lady, but it's nice for we appeal to we brothers and sisters them back now the diaspora, because unity not there at all, and that's they make some person day out of jealousy. In salon brother or sister they do well, they go bell for them. And all that thing and day. So we self among we self na the diaspora, we need prayers. So I don't know if you can join that again as you appeal to the president and the first lady, but let we appeal to say alone people them. That's which Tijan Kabasi we get by that. But yeah, then we change from that. I don't know if you want for Rob Mott today because the salon people abroad, we know united.
Mr. Carbon, I don't discourage me. I'm not lying. I don't discourage me. I don't stop me. Yeah. Where you talk about the diaspora, we waiting at the diaspora. What do we enjoy at the diaspora? Now the fact say people don't put things in order for let the place run the way they run. Where we step in and things that way they come, we enjoy. Yes. But we brother them, we sister them just because they belong. Na party red or party green, they know they're able to see the wrong way party able to do, what party red to do if party is in power. They know they see the wrong way party green they do because party green they in power. Here we all don't know we think. And no says nobody know they inside the diaspora and when not really get affected. It's just by the way Ebola in camp. It touch everybody in home. Where that politics day, it touch everyone. If you mama sick, if you get the money set, if you party in a power, trust me, if oxygen not there, by the time when they go spend oxygen, mama or papa don't die. So it affects you. So if the healthcare bad, no we talk say it bad. If the school them bad, then we talk say it bad. But now then they don't discourage me, Mr. Kabo, where as don't allude. We were there outside when we feel say we for no better. Regardless of your party where they empowered, you go able to say, you know what thing? We efforts not go big like the one where then our Islam country. But it wants the money where we pay for build the airport, it wants the money where people then where they come and go. We collect revenue. It was now Boku people then we know then they go through Guinea. Why? Now Guinea they collect that revenue day. Because even the tickets for go salon is very expensive. So all that, but now you participate in power. How we go able to make salon a better place for we all? So that if you don't discourage me, Mr. Kako, we all in our smart country, they enjoy the benefits. But we don't want to let we country be the way it be, and nobody knows will stand up. Once now you participate in power, for me, I not belong to none because I not feel say they all through the staff the interest. No. So I go like when you ask, I go ask again. Me brother and my sister them, me mama and my papa them, whether than the diaspora, when I love come together, when I love we things alone. If it's good for we all. If it's bad for we all. How we go fix salon? We'll begin get mind set this. For little salon be a better place. With the every day we talk, oh look Rwanda, oh look look this place. But what we go say we're really good for we country. Right now, I'm not here more. Mr. Kago, I'm not here. Although we play, but we just for work. and we get to put things in action for let it happen. Let's not hold the line. Somebody else would want us to.
Indeed, well said. Oh my goodness, today my body just the eyes. Well said. Thank you so much, Sissy, and let God bless you as well. And let we not give up. You know, one person way you don't show na VOS na say you love the country, and you don't engage, you don't participate in Boku initiative them for push that country they go before. So they are a big, it's frustrating, but let we not give up. They are big. Now one country we get, yeah. And
thank you.
And thank you. Yes, thank you so much again. Let God bless.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, Fambul them would already the calls them, and let I go through the comments them. So we able for the people who are not able to call, then we read waiting and get for say. But Fambul them, this na independence celebration with AB. We know say salon in all day that's also wanta. Then they nobody no go doubt about it. So pass, be truthful to yourself. But if you're truthful to yourself, you gonna know say we know they also want salon for be in terms of development. Not today again during the way SLPP they right be release that GTT report when a government transition team report. The former chief minister David Francis, he called the APC development before then take power, saying a cosmetic development. So Fambule, if I can borrow that word then cosmetic development them, where both APC and SLPP they engage in, not to development them where we for really cheerful. When we see small thing, say, oh, they don't work. We exaggerate them. But my brothers and sisters, the government business, nobody no send call President Bill for go on. Nobody no beg and say pa can run. He run and he aware of the issues them. Because during the campaign 2018, he highlight the issues them of that country there and say if they get a chance, he go fix them. So dear, let we stop for make excuses. Not to favor President Bill they do for the country. Not to favor at all. Some people they want for say, oh, for tell the president thank you, or for be grateful. No, not to favor. Like where we they walk now, yeah, my brothers and sisters. You know, say that they pay we? So go now your workplace and tell your boss where they pay you and say, you know what? You don't do small thing, but that thing where you do, meet the expectation of the position where they give you. Use that argument there. Say, but I do something, the way how I be meet and not so, I don't improve upon them. No, you get a threshold written and called standard. Where if you exceed that standard day, then they go compensate you for them. But if you just meet that standard day, then go appreciate. But for say, then tell you thank you and this and that, and because of that, no. Then pay you for do the job. And because you say you go able to do the job, where then post the job application, you apply, that means you meet the standard where they expect. So me fambulem na similar thing to the politicians then. So na job. You apply for be president through campaign, through your manifesto, you convince Sierra Leoneans them, let them give you the job. Through election, let them vote you in for fix the issues. So when you go there now, you begin behave like say now favor. You they do the people them. That's completely wrong, me famble them. And that make them politicians here. They kakpa we like they're not semi-gods. Like say we they beg to them. Like say na favor they do the country. So my brothers and sisters, we the supporters them. Let we realize say Not to favor them people how they do for we. That word where they say, hey, don't try. No. We still they way underdeveloped. Salon still they bien. So who's try when they talk say don't try? Or now the first government this, we don't do this, they don't do that. No, I don't tell you now several in this platform from Bulem. Saying let the bar not be between APC and SLPP. Waiting APC don't do. APC they don't fail. From checking term, look what it happened. Go through the history where Salon bokutin them na Salon force. Under Sheki, it closed bokutin them. So nobody not will convince me say Sheki try another country there. So the same thing again. Fast forward to all them people here we don't counsel. When was it? Where una call an Escoma world best? Una tell me if not development, una for the still the struggle with light. But cosmetic, la borrow that word day. Cosmetic development. It come, go higher power ship and stuff. Where you know very well say not sustainable. But just for like he win election. Say, oh, Freetown don't get lights 24/7 and stuff. We able to sustain them? No. President's bill, then come, they say, oh, then gladly, they don't renegotiate. They pay less amount compared to an APC time. Is sustainable? No. We still they get blackout in that country there. Where something for be for granted now. Light business not for be a struggle again, except for this corrupt African continent. That we politicians say, look what in Nigeria they go through. People them way they get oil. The same corruption. Look Ghana. Where will be the Ghana? Light 24/7. And now they get blackout. Same corruption. But my brothers and sisters, let we know the prayed matter for them politicians here. Let we call them exactly as is. Not to favor they do. We not beg them for letting come run for power. Now they happen. So now look how them boku. Oh, I run for president, I run for president. The way people and give the chance, you take them like say, now favor you they do the country. Now they ask you for let you on. No, they owe the citizens them of that country they better public service. Better country. Not to that one where you go tar some place. After 2-3 years, they begin dig back and say, oh, you don't make the roads. No, not cosmetic development that. Because if not sober development, it will outlive you. And then where one person like Koroma take knock chest projects them where Kababi don't start. A knock chest, the same thing. Projects them where Koroma be don't lay foundation for. Mother be come in knock chest, so na do and stuff. Okay, you can take victory lap, but the fact of the matter is government na continuity. So we need to put something in place. And if we say after SLPP, APC come, therefore go back from the beginning. How we go before me fumble them? Just because they put the credit go to SLPP. No, that's wrong. So we fumble them again. I want to tell you plenty thank you. So we brought Kaja Sambo last. Sorry about that, brother Sambo. Say that golf of luxury car is to blindfold the president's eyes to downplay their dirty deeds in the country. I agree with you, brother. Then they know other genuine reason or they forgive the president that kind gift day. And we brought Mr. Kekura, thank you, 007. He said taking gift from any company or individual doing business in Sierra Leone Ethically, a person in position of trust and power should refrain from taking gifts from those persons or businesses. 100% I agree with you. Absolutely correct. I agree with you, because then the classic definition of conflict of interest. Madam Bendu, thank you very much. You said we have been praying. We as a nation need to unite to work and build our nation. Let us as a nation have a plan for development. All other nations don't just pray. 100% I agree with you. And another reference there I make to the people that were colonized we. Then colonize we, but guess what? Go now England or UK. Let you see. America. See how many hours people and they put for let they able feed. But we now, you get people that will go tell you, say, oh, I'm not going to take that job day because I get for do this now the church. I get for do that. I get for go 7-day advent. Again, this not to for make mockery of the religion though. I just they make a point now. Yeah. So I just want for make it very clear. So Jay, thank you very much. Say hands on, wash hands. I don't know what they mean. But Brother Sambo, thank you very much. You said, thank you so much, Mr. Alpha Sise, from Salu Fuad Kaba. Oh, thank you so much. And I want to say Boku Boku thank you to you, Mr. Fuad Kaba. Thank you so much. And Kuroma Mabel say, well done, Alpha. Thank you, Brother Alpha. As you see the now, people in Tule appreciate you. Faith without action is dead. Thank you so much. Kuroma Mabel Kuroma, thank you. And you continue for say, we are not reading the Bible correctly because the Bible said, if you don't work, you should not eat. Again, thank you so much for reminding me of that. And Brother Asan Kamara, thank you. Say thanks, bro. Thank you so much. And Sister Mabel, they say, well done, Sal Kaba. And again, Brother Sal Kaba, thank you so much for that prayer day. And then continue for the say amen. And Brother Sister Mabel says, Sierra Leoneans are very generous. Yes. Now the politicians, them, they kind of discourage people, them. But I agree. And you say, amen. And may you say, thank you so much for joining we. Mazda no come for help we. It come drag. Oh, mother, okay. So sorry, I miss see them. You say mother no come for help, we come for drag. It can't drag. But cool people ain't gonna agree with that though. Thank you so much for remind we, Sister Mary. And Brother Sambo, they continue for say good governance to your people is part God's service. Yes, I agree. And Sister Mabel continue for say those gifts are Trojan horse. Well, again, we all know very well say not for nothing. Then gifts then they come with a catch. So fumble them. I know say I talk say I will go deep, but let I talk about one thing. As we celebrate independence this weekend, let we talk about this story, because this story touched me though, Fambulem. La read and fauna. I hope so now they say very clearly. Chadi exposes rights violations and over detention during police monitoring visit in Freetown. So you go visit the station. On Thursday, April 17th, that's now last week, 2025, the Center for Human Rights and Democracy in Sierra Leone, Chadi, conducted a monitoring visit to police stations in Lumley, Aberdeen, and Congo Cross in Freetown. During the visit, the Chadi team interacted with 34 male and 2 female detainees, uncovering several serious concerns regarding over detention and violations of detainees' rights. Again, Fambulem, on a member, independence na freedom. Independence na for lack we express, we write for live happily. But in this case, then people here go na then station here, some station, police station then na Lumley, some na Aberdeen, some na Congo Cross, and all na Freetown and a nearby place. And then discover something where it disturbing fumble them. So the people them, the number of people them, according to them, where they engage with, na 34 man them, inmates or detainees, then 2 women them. So but the thing that with them fan, now them I want for read for na fumble them. We done they for they could feel bad as Sierra Leoneans them. And ask yourself why we Salon brothers and sisters then for go through this. So according to the Chadri, say among the detainees, a second-year university student was found to have been held for over a day without any statement taken from him. A clear violation of his rights. Now remember, yes, you will say, oh, now one day, but no, then for take your statement. And he said, alarmingly, the crime officer at the station was unaware of his presence in the cell. Me fumble them. And we did talk about independent celebration. So then go put you in a cell. You did it the whole day. The person where they in charge of that station day, according to this write-up, where you go say na irresponsible for the crimes them, like then call him a crime officer, and not even know say somebody like that then a cell. If I'm waiting and they tell you, and not tell you say the system broken, you put somebody in a cell, you don't make the person write statements down, and on top of that, the person where they in charge of the people that within a cell, you don't even know say somebody like that's inside the cell. It's within one day. And he continued to say, in another instance, 4 male detainees were released, including one who had been held for over 3 days for allegedly stealing 2 bags of sand, and another who had been detained for 5 days over the theft of a bag of rice. If I will them, yes, we go send a thief. But remember, 1 bag sand, not 1 triple, 1 bag sand. Then go lock somebody up for 3 days. And the other person, they lock him for 5 days because they say, because this is an allegation, they say thief 1 bag rice. How much for 1 bag rice? How much for 1 bag sand? 2 bags of sand, because they say 2 bags of sand. 2 bags sand. How much for the thing in day? And then we'll talk about overcrowding and stuff. They're not for just make them do community service, clean some place, clean some gutter, and let people see you publicly, where then they self go make you shame. And then can't see that they do now, yeah. That is not a violation of your right. Then call on community service. Because you now offender. So then sentence you to community service. Instead of you to go waste the person in life. And plenty tell we know say after people in common cell they can get sick. So it continues to say further investigations revealed that a former security worker detained by a private security firm at his previous place of employment had been held without a statement from the complainant, who is a lawyer. Just imagine, you put somebody in a cell, make them put somebody in a cell. You don't even write statement. And you're not a lawyer. Well, you know, say that they don't write. So it continues to say, this delay in filing a statement has prolonged his detention. Additionally, some detainees have been in custody for over a month without clear communication or updates about their cases. So me fumble them, you dey see koro one. Now this we did una dey tell we say democracy truly they operate in that country day. And we all know say this not to today begin. And something we don't do in another country there for a while. But we be they feel say we Mother Bill talk about all this new direction and stuff, then tear for be something of the past. But this now recent as last week, all this thing happened. So tell me too, they still they detain people and for up to a month. Where they not they tell the people themselves who side in case they go. Damn they right? So as we celebrate we independence, let we think about that. The authorities, police, the government, wanna think about this. We need for some improvement in this aspect. So it continues. A significant number of detainees lack legal representation, and many do not have someone to stand as surety during bail proceedings. We understand what they mean now. They not get lawyer. So you don't get lawyer, you don't get somebody who go can bail you. So no matter how small the case be, you go there for a long time, and then they waste your life. These factors contribute to widespread over detention, leaving many individuals uncertain about the future of their cases. And waiting and finally say, Chadri's findings highlight critical communication and coordination issues within Sierra Leone's criminal justice system, which continue to exacerbate the problem of over-detention and violations of detainees' rights. The organization calls for urgent reforms to ensure that individuals in custody are treated fairly and in accordance with the law. So, fumble them. I deliberately, and also don't run out of time, but I deliberately read this for let una know say, especially the supporters them. Things then still they far from improving in other country. They will come to people and right. And we all know. And they call them, say, quote and unquote, political detainees here and there. But Salon still be somebody to fall. Then go even jail them. And whether they jail them, people ain't even know. Waiting at the update on a case. Like then go put her in jail and then even forget about her. That's not violation. And we all, one way or the other, we self can commit crime. Maybe not go be at the same level, but yes, we self can make mistake. And at that make them say correctional facility for correct we mistakes them. So where we mistake, then punish we, but the punishment if a day at some level we go measure to the crime. But if you punish somebody past the crime we commit, waiting that they tell them, you just a waste your life. So dear, my brothers and sisters, whether you get connection to the politicians then, or otherwise, or just a supporter, let we urge the government, the police, for let them rethink as we celebrate we 64th year anniversary of that country day. It's nice for let we think about going forward, not to for stand for day one place, or to some extent even the reverse. Because some of them tear, yes, they don't tear, where it happen, but I they feel so for don't go past waiting they currently happen. How you go detain somebody a day now in a custody, and you not even aware say that person they now in a custody. Not today the trouble they begin. So it means say anything will happen to that person there, it go be buff case. If somebody they try for go after that person there and do them bad, let's say it do something where somebody wants seek revenge and stuff, and then pay somebody inside the cell for doing bad. Because even take now where you take statement, then that statement they gonna file, then say this person there. But if you not take statement, so it's not surprising for C say somebody then in custody and that person is not even aware. That's wrong, Mifambule. Completely wrong. So dear to the politicians them as we celebrate this 64th anniversary of that country day, independence anniversary, dear, let things then change for the better. Not to then cosmetic improvements then we want to make, or cosmetic developments them, way after an accommodate within months, that developments don't wipe. Not to then developments then they want for both of. One development where you left the country, where you left the position, I should say, that development day for day. And that's not part of, for be part of your legacy. But unfortunately, with politicians, they don't think they even care about legacy. So to them, the legacy now for thief and thinking to say, oh, I thief and I help my family. But guess what? As much as you left people in deprived, but even your family, they all can benefit out of it. So it's a lose-lose situation. The country lost and you self-lost. So I don't know how to emphasize for like when I do the right thing. So fumble them. Again, we're not able to tackle all the topics them. But I wish I for we get more time, but I go tap na. And the thing where I just want to quickly end with, where to me, where you look at waiting they go on versus waiting they tell we, you go sort of wonder though. Say there is a mismatch. And that mismatch day, I just want for left and to una as a food for thought. Una tell me if it truly makes sense to una. So let's just quickly show now 2 quick articles them. I'm not going to read the article, I will just show the headline. When I look at this headline, Finance Minister delays put strain on Sierra Leone's security sector. So waiting at the delay. Delay for the security folks them, the military and the police, the rest we do to them. And then Odoyeri about struggle for money business. But after this headline, and look what the minister say. Sierra Leone economy is on a solid track. If I'm bulem, Sierra Leone economy is on a solid track. Minister of Finance. Look this headline. If Salon economy then a solid track, so why una delay for give the security folks them back the rest them? So the last time we una not pay people them before the holiday, una say na technical issue. So whose technical issue for the rest? Where una don't say una go give security people them every month the rest. You delay the rest. And if really the country economy they in a solid ground, why would they see this kind of thing? Government ministers them, government ministries departments, agencies, then they pay their water bill. If the economy really they on a solid ground as you say. So if the economy they on a solid track, why foresee this headline? Shut down a whole ministry building because una not pay una taxes, una not pay una bills. So for people and for let them clearly understand, let's just read this very quickly. NRA shuts down Energy Ministry and EDSA building over unpaid taxes. The National Revenue Authority, NRA, has taken the step of shutting down the electricity building in Freetown, which houses the Ministry of Energy and the Electricity Distribution and Supply Authority, EDSA. The closure is a direct consequence of substantial unpaid taxes owed by the two government entities. So, the Energy Ministry and EDSA. Substantial. So now the article continues for say, as a result of the NRA's action, all staff members, including management and the general workforce of both the Energy Ministry and EDSA, have been evacuated from the premises and are currently gathered outside the sealed-off building. That's a shameful thing, that. So pull everybody in a do. A whole ministry. Lock the building. Say because they don't pay. And yet, the Minister of Finance, they say, oh, Salon economy, they're on solid footing. Seriously? This a clear definition of saying the country, the economy, they're not as strong, they on solid track. We are not able to pay, we are not able for supply. The soldier man them and the police the rest. And now we are not able to pay taxes. And now this one, Parliament, they ask Guma Valley for cut unawata. And I hope Tawa, because one news media way is say, you know, get any intention for run again. I sure since I fed up. Parliament ordered Guma to cut off water supply to all government ministries, departments, agencies. Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, PAC, in the Sierra Leone Parliament, has ordered the Guma Valley Water Company to immediately, this do not give them long-term notice, so immediately discontinue water supply to all, now underline that word there, all government ministries, departments and agencies, MDAs, within 24 hours, citing their failure to pay accrued water rate bills. So we didn't say all, it includes the Ministry of Finance, where the minister say, Salon economy is on a solid track. So Parliament, they order, and also excluding the Ministry of Finance, so say all government ministries. So this means including the Department of Finance or the Ministry of Finance. This announcement was made during a committee hearing held at the administrative building in Parliament Tower Hill, Freetown, where representatives from Guma Valley Water Company were brought to account for the alarming situation regarding unpaid water bills. So it continued for say, the backdrop to the urgent directive is rooted in a detailed examination of the Auditor General's ledger report, which uncovered significant debt owed by Guma Valley Water Company in the form of withholding taxes amounting to 1.6 million leones, I believe say not the old leones, and pay as you earn taxes that have not been remitted to the National Revenue Authority, totaling 17 million leones. I believe in our new leones. A representative from Guma Valley Water Company attributed the company's current financial strain to its inability to generate sufficient revenue from its customers, particularly the MDAs across the country. This steep decline in revenue collection has resulted in a vicious circle of non-compliance with tax obligations and mounting debt. Fambulem, and conclude by saying, addressing a packed room filled with lawmakers and Guma officials, Honorable Tawa expressed his frustration over the reckless disregard shown by various ministries towards their responsibility to pay water bills. He emphasized that the repercussions of these unpaid bills extend beyond mere inconvenience. They impede governmental operations and slow down essential services, ultimately affecting the state's ability to function effectively. Indeed, we all know, say, what are very important, and then strategic areas them like hospital and the other areas them, where at one point pump no be the run na cannot we be there na social media. So pass them by bottled water. And he conclude for say, among the ministries identified as owing substantial amount in water rate bills are prominent institutions such as the Sierra Leone, oh my goodness, the Sierra Leone Parliament itself, the UE building, which houses multiple ministries, and the Ministry of Defense, alongside the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. The situation exemplifies a systemic failure that Honorable Tawa argued must be corrected immediately. Mifambulem, una don't get the gist. Una tell me to, if the government, with all way then the parliament, they release money and say, lek, then take care of the entire. They not do them. So now that same ministry they go able to do something for Sierra Leone. It clearly shows say them people there, they're not even able for fulfill the obligation of paying their own bills. And shameful enough, the committee, the parliamentary committee, and parliament, they are among the institutions then where they pay water bill. And yet they want Guma Valley for just work miracle and continue for supply water. Madam Bendu, thank you very much. You say we should be our brother's keeper if we want to build Sierra Leone and make it a better place. Absolutely. Again, I go to the commandment, love thy neighbor as thyself. If we lack, we serve. If we lack, we people them. You brother or sister, the same way as you lack yourself. You know, go they parade up and down, say you they fly for go talk on them behalf. And when people express concern, say that money they way they pay, private jet and all the fly is sufficient for solve beaucoup problems in that country, including for fix the healthcare system. That situation where them picking them, I think then die if I remember correctly, because of light no day. At times they can do operation, people them na touch light, na then cell phone light they rely on. But yet you they fly. You know, reduce your spending. You they go celebrate your secondary school with a vehicle which cost $150,000 US. Think about how far that money they go for fix issues in that country day. I don't say yes. At one time, the first lady don't say, you know, go take him money for fix the light business in Abo or Kenema, something like that. But we need to ask you for take your personal money. We they ask you for spend the public money wisely, efficiently. And that's what they ask. Of course, you know, be get according to people that we know you. Yeah, you man, una be broke. Una not be even get motorcar safe. Not to rot in one. Una not be even get motorcar so much so that according to people that we know now, where the picture they be the fly out on social media. A poda una be the take. And like how they can say, picture speaks 1,000 words. From that image, they will then show of una UN President Bill, gonna be there, na that public transit. It show clearly people them where they struggle. People them way like, you know, they live well, where they just want to go for a ride. You they see them. But una is very much clear. So una they struggle at that time. So una no be get money. For now, una they claim say una be rich before una get this position. No, that's not true. So all we they ask for na for let una spend salon money per the salon people them, not to pay una safe. Una they go place them with not to this position, una no go ever see in una lifetime. Una they recklessly spend the country money for satisfy una desire for no places. That's a shame. So there, me they personally appeal on behalf of every salon person as we they look forward for the 64th anniversary celebration of that country day. Una need for go back to the oath we una take. All the politicians them we una take oath for uphold the constitution and for the betterment of the country to the best of our ability. This not to the best of our ability at all. Pass una say the best of our ability for thief. I am them if I can borrow President Bill in words we use against APC. We can equally use the same word against you and your cabal. Una na I am them. So dear, for the sake of the betterment of that country, not to the, again, I go borrow the word, cosmetic developments they wanna do. And then they brag. So when I don't do this, when I don't do that. And sadly now, if I be see again, as part of the write-up, they say the finance minister, they are among the top 25 finance people in Africa. Seriously? So now based on the lie, one of the lie part the numbers them here and there, when they get all the recognitions here. Just like our Anescoma get so many recognitions. They elected, they also left the country, even though Una don't do worse than him, so Una even make Anescoma feel like genius. It's really sad that from one terrible leader, we go to the worst one. Ebo, and that way they wanna develop the country. So family, I want to say boku thank you to Una. And again, we wanna patient enjoying this program. So I want to say plenty thank you to Una always join the program. And I know say yes, Una miss VOS, but again Una know say we safe like how Nigeria man can say body not to firewood. So we safe need for celebrate with the families. But I'm so glad by God's grace, Una forgive we this Saturday, we take Saturday off as well. But by God's grace, Sunday, or say next week, we go start full-fledged. We go give Una the normal 3-day program per week. When on Thursday, my own program, the Politics and Economics show. And then on Saturday, we go be salon issues. So if Sister Matilda not come because of the engagement, I will try for filling the vacuum for him. And then on Sunday, we get Mr. Shilon, Mr. Mengot, and Mr. Jamboria. 3, somebody don't call them wise men. So 3 wise men will come every Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because now then they go by the salon time, we're in 8 o'clock salon time. So whatever that translate for be in American time, now that will be. So now 8 o'clock salon time, it correspond to 4 o'clock we time now, we in a UK, New York time, so Eastern Standard Time. So Fambulem, for me, until next week by God's power, where I go sooner again, I want for again wish every salon person happy 64th anniversary, and let God bless on all. Let God bless the presenters then at VOS and the politicians that I can always say, dear, as much as it pain we, let we not swear them. If we swear them a cage, guess what? The country they go behind. Because we now then they responsible for policies. So if that's where they catch them, the country they go behind further. And sometimes some of them swear them, they follow them, so where the country they suffer. But then let we stop for swear them. All we need for do is let we pray, let God change them. And let God make them become better politicians them, so the country will go before. And let we pray that God change their mind. And above all, the one and only country where me and you two get, we not get two, one green mama salon we get. So let God bless that country day. And again, until next week, next Thursday, same place, same time, me and Abdul Karim Kagbo, they say una thank you and una tata. Let God bless.